So good day everyone. I am Decadet Jola Guillermo Jr. and for today I am going to discuss about the passage planning or the voyage planning. So first we have to tackle about the voyage planning. Um, um, I will uh, I will read about the voyage planning so that we can learn something about the voyage planning. So passage planning or the voyage planning is the procedure to develop the complete description of vessels voyage from start to finish. The plan includes leaving the dock and harbor area, the en route portion of the voyage, approaching destination or mooring in the industry term for this berth to berth. And the main purpose of the voyage planning is developed and used by a ship's bridge team to find the safest and most favorable and economical route. This is comprehensive plan which covers the voyage from berth to berth and adapted into the bridge management practices, and it should be detailed to easy and understand. So later on I will demonstrate on uh, how to make the voyage plan, so stay tuned. So here I am again, and about the solving of the voyage planning, I have here the formulas. So first is we have the latitude 1, which is the 12 degrees and 35 minutes north, and the latitude 2 is 38 degrees north, and the difference is 25 degrees and 25 minutes south. And for the longitude 1 is we have here the 124 degrees and 11.7 minutes east, and for the longitude 2 is we have the 134 degrees west. So if you add them all, we'll have the sum of 248 degrees and 11.7 minutes west. So we have here the 359 degrees and 60 minutes. So we will subtract these two and it will become 111 degrees 48.3 minutes east. So I calculated them already because so that it will be easy to be discussed. But if you have a calculator in your house, you may use it. And also this is the triangle of all of them. I already solved them, and I already draw a triangle. Next is, and I will tell you about the GCD or the Great Circle Distance, the initial course, the lateral vertex, and for the longitude of vertex, the final course. So let's begin in the Great Circle Distance. So the formula for the Great Circle Distance is the first you will multiply the cosine d long and the cosine latitude 1 and the cosine latitude 2. Same here, you will multiply the sine latitude 1 and the sine latitude 2. So by using the calculator, you will have the answer of 98.90. So I will tell you the d long. This is the d long, and the latitude 1 is here, you may see here, and the latitude 2 you may see here also, and the sine latitude 1 also comes here in above. And if we multiply them all, the answer is 98.71660083, and we'll multiply it again by 60. So the answer is 5,922.9 nautical miles. So we have here the great circle distance. We have now the great circle distance. And for next is we will have the initial course formula. To solve the initial course, we will have here the formula that is cosine latitude 1 times sine d long over sine distance, and will be inverse to degree. So after multiplying those, we will have here the answer of 47.74678. And we will now have, if you have the calculator, you will press the, to inverse degree, you will automatically press the degree button. So we have now the initial course, which is the north 47 degrees 44.8 minutes east, or 132 degrees and 15.2 minutes true. For next is we have now the solving of the latitude of vertex, and the formula is cosine latitude 1 times sine initial course. So the initial course is right over here, this one. And so cosine latitude 1 here at the top, and we will multiply it by by sine initial course, which is 47.74678. And we have now the answer. Here is the answer: 0.72240 inverse cosine, which is, you will press the shift then cosine button, is equals to 43.74690 inverse degrees. Again, we'll automatically press the degree button. So we have the latitude of vertex here, 43 degrees and 44.8 minutes north. So lastly, we will now have the final course and the longitude of vertex. So first we will first have the longitude of vertex. So the longitude of vertex is where you can find the formula of cosine initial course and over or divided by the sine lat of vertex. So we'll continue now solving the long of vertex. So for the long of vertex, we'll have the formula of the cosine initial course over sine latitude of vertex, which you'll divide it soon. So cosine 47 degrees and 44.8 minutes divided by sine 43 degrees and 44.8 minutes. So the answer is 0.9724, and we'll now inverse degree. You will press the shift then the sine button, and the answer will be go on. So the next is, this is the answer, 76.516, and we'll now also automatically inverse degree or click the degree button. So we have now the 76 degrees 30.9 minutes east, and we have now here the longitude 1 and D long. So as you can see, we have here the solved equation from the D long and longitude 1. So 124 degrees 11.7 minutes east, and for the D long is 76 degrees and 30.9 minutes east, and the answer is 200 degrees and 42.6 minutes minus 359 degrees and 60 minutes. So equivalent is 159 degrees and 17.4 minutes west. So the final course will be the formula of sine latitude 1 minus sine latitude 2 times cosine distance over cosine latitude 1 times sine distance. For the sine latitude 1 this is sine 12 degrees and 35 minutes minus sine 38 degrees and times cosine 98.71660 divided by cosine 38 degrees times sine 98.71660, and the answer is 0.39031, and inverse cosine, and the answer will be 67.03, and automatically inverse degree. So this is the final course. North 67 degrees 01.6 minutes east. So that's all for the voyage planning. And so the next part is the solving for the ETA from San Bernardino to Los Angeles. We have here the given, the distance is 6,078.26 nautical mile, and speed is 12 knots. The ATD or the estimated or the ATD is 06 December 2022 or 0800 hours, and the departure zone description will be the San Bernardino -08, and the arrival zone description will be the Los Angeles +08. So the TDS is equals to 6,078.26 nautical mile, and or 12 knots divided by 12 knots is equals to 506.5216667 divided by 24 is equals to 21 days. 21.105069444 minus 21 days is equals to 0.105069444 times 24 days is equals to 2.521666, and 0.5216667 times 60 minutes is equals to 31 minutes. So for TST now is we have here the 21 days, 2 hours and 31 minutes. So 06 in December 2022 0800 plus 21 days 0231 is equals to 06 plus 21 is equals to 27, and we'll put here the days, and 0800 plus 0231 is equals to 1031 plus 0800 is the steaming time. So we will have here the 26 December 2022, and for the time is 1831 LT in the ATA. So that's all for the solving for the ATA from San Bernardino and to Los Angeles. So thank you.